Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Line Logic Sports. You're now tuned in to Ralph's Picks. We got game one of the NBA Finals tonight. The New York Knicks taking on the Countdown City Spurs down in San Antonio. The Knicks haven't won a championship since 1973. The Spurs haven't won one since 2014. So that means either way, we got a historic champion. I need everybody to drop down below in the comments, though, and let me know what y'all think before tip-off. I need to know what y'all got on y'all mind, what y'all leaning towards. Also, let me shout out 4K Bullies. Y'all can catch them on Instagram at 4K Bullies. Now let's break down tonight's matchup.
Somebody call City.
Yo, if you a hooper, if you come from any type of hooping cloth, you know what today is. It's all our favorite time of the year. Game one of the NBA Finals. And we got two classic teams with a big fan base behind both of them too as well. And right now they got the Spurs favored at 4.5 points, with the total sitting at 217.5. It's a big game, man. The Spurs gonna have home court advantage. They coming off a tough 7-game series against OKC, which they took. But the Knicks coming in riding an 11-game win streak, y'all. Them boys playing some basketball. They hooping. Mike Brown coaching. And right now, as far as injuries go, we only got Mitchell Robinson listed as questionable. The Spurs coming in clean right now. They ain't got too much going on their side. And that's going to be good. That means we should see both teams at full capacity. I hate when we get to see teams and one team got a bunch of injuries and it just throws everything off, you know what I mean? Some of my keys for the game, Jalen Brunson, he going to have to keep controlling and pushing the pace for the Knicks. We're going to need Cat to step behind that three-point line and be what he say he is, which is the best shooter, best big man shooter ever. And he going to have to hit these shots to keep Wemby out that paint, because that boy playing defense right now at an unbelievable rate. They're going to have to win the three-point battle, and they're going to have to limit the Spurs' second chance opportunity. The Spurs were crashing the Bulls last series in a dominant fashion. For me, the Spurs, they keys to victories. They're going to have to let Wemby control the paint defensively, man. Everybody else going to have to lock their man down and be able to let the alien be able to just control that paint to be able to keep the Knicks off the board, because I feel like rebounds is going to play a key factor in this series. The Spurs also going to need a big contribution again from Fox, Vassell, and Castle. Them boys can't have no days off, because the Knicks are tough, y'all. We're going to need them boys to force some turnovers. They're going to have to, Castle going to have to put Jalen Brunson in his back pocket. My boy controlling the pace, he controlling the tempo, and he hitting big shots all game long. Which leads me to who I'm taking today for today's matchup. And let me go ahead and get those Knicks plus the points. Like I said, they riding an 11-game win streak. Mitchell Robinson, the only questionable player as far as injuries go right now on their roster, and they playing some ball at every position. So I'm going to definitely take them today to go down in San Antonio and handle business. They know how important this is, man. That's a veteran team. Them ain't no young boys. OKC, they lighthearted, playful, like to play around at the interviews and stuff. The Knicks straight business. Jalen Brunson is about business. And today I think he's going to handle business, man. And I think it's going to be an up and down game. I think it's going to be a fast-paced game, too. I think the Knicks know that they're going to have to shoot a lot of threes and keep the pace up in order to make Wemby ineffective on the defensive end, which leads me to my total. Let me go ahead and get over that 217.5 for sure. I think it's going to be a high-paced, fast-paced game. It's going to be some defense played as well. But I think the Knicks know they're going to have to put up points to be able to go ahead and run the Spurs out the building. You can't let them young boys hang around and get confident. The Knicks playing on the little older legs right now, so they're going to have to get the business handled immediately. No playing around, which I think they will, because they have been all series and all playoffs long. So give me the Knicks, man, plus the points, and let me get the over 217.5. And that's going to just lead us right into the player prop, which this guy's game is important tonight. I've already mentioned it a few times, But he gonna have to be who he say he is, which is the best shooting big man in history. Let me get Cat over his points and rebounds. Cat gonna have to be exactly who he say he is. And they've been using him in that Draymond role all playoffs, which I think allow him to rest. Yeah, they still been dominant, but I think they played smart by using Cat as like the Draymond of the team. You know, setting the offense up, getting Brunson where he needs to be, setting high level picks. But I think this the series he gonna have to show out, man. He gonna have to be the best big man shooter we ever seen. Because if he don't get Victor out that paint, it's a wrap. So I'm gonna take Cat for his over on points and his over on rebounds tonight, because they're gonna need him in a major way. And I think he gonna handle business. I think my boy gonna handle business. He ready for the moment, man. Cat, a very respectable talent, man. So he ready for the moment. But let's do it, Cat. Hey, man, there you have it. Your boy hungry again. I'm trying to wake up tomorrow, y'all, and go get me another 4 for 4 in honor of tonight's picks. So we took the Knicks plus the points. We took the total over. And we took Cat over on his points and his rebounds. Like I said, we're trying to go 4 for 4 tomorrow, man. We're trying to eat. But as always, I need y'all to drop down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, who y'all like for tonight and going forward in this series. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on just so you can keep up with the channel. You already know your boy gonna give you live daily picks and live daily breakdowns. And we're doing pretty good so far. So with that being said, good luck tonight, and I'll see y'all later for a recap.